Hi, I'm Charlotte, and this is Chatting with Charlotte, where I share conversations, life hacks, and inspirations to help you on your healing journey from childhood trauma. So today is Inspiration Sunday, and it's also the fourth Sunday of Advent. And we're entering into what Christians call Christmas week, because on Friday we celebrate the birth of Christ and his coming into this world as an infant. So today, this week, the theme is joy. And so I decided on a scripture that comes from Psalms 118, verse 24. And it reads, "This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it." So no, don't turn off the video because you don't want to hear about joy. Don't do it, because joy is possible. So stay here and just hear me out, okay? So don't turn it off because you don't want to hear about joy. I know that as a survivor, Christmas week is tough. It is so hard for most of us. It brings up so many unpleasant and sometimes very traumatic memories. And some of us, it triggers us back to moments in our childhood that we would just as soon forget. But what I want you to do is just listen for a minute. Just listen for this few minutes, and maybe you will experience a little bit of joy. So there's a song associated with this scripture, and the song repeats the phrase, "This is the day. This is the day." And then it says that the Lord has made, and it repeats each phrase of this song throughout, this verse throughout the song. And as I sing that, well, I don't really sing. I mean, I make noise. I make the joyful noise. I do not sing. But as I make my joyful noise, that truth just kind of filters into my being. And even on a really dark and dreary day, it's kind of like I can start off with, "This is the day, and I will be glad." Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes sometimes, and that's okay. But as I continue to sing it or make my joyful noise with it, it turns in, my spirit lifts up, and I can smile, and I can begin to sing the song with a different feeling in my heart, because I begin to say, well, maybe this is the day that the Lord has made, and maybe I can rejoice and be glad in it. And just that possibility is something that I look forward to when I listen to Christian music, when I listen to songs that uplift, when I read scripture. And so my encouragement for you today is to experiment with that. Listen to this scripture. If you want to find the song, that's even better, because then you can hear it over and over in your head. And what happens in our mind is whatever we hear in our mind, whatever we say out loud, eventually creeps into our heart. And as that happens, we can be uplifted. And that's my desire for you. I want you to be uplifted. I want you to be comforted. And I want you to experience that joy that comes from verses like this. So in those times during this week when you feel possibly overwhelmed with memories, or you feel overwhelmed with the anger and the frustration and the trauma of being around family, or whatever it is that you're doing that causes that kind of chaos in your mind, just stop and think for just a minute. This is the day. I will be glad. And think about that. And maybe even say it in your head, that I'm not going to let all this mess from my past, I'm not going to allow it to destroy all the work that I've done. I'm not going to allow it to take me back to that dark place, because this is the day. This is the day that I will rejoice and be glad. And even if you can just do that for one moment, it will change your heart. It will change the way you view the day. When darkness comes around you, when an abuser tries to tear you away, when a memory tries to draw you back, if you can stop for just a minute and say, this is the day I will be glad and rejoice in it, because I am strong and you will not have control of my life anymore. And that's my hope for you today. Please share, please comment, and please subscribe. I will talk to you again soon. Bye now.